In today's video, we will explore how a narcissist reacts when you go silent on them. Narcissists crave constant attention and validation, so your silence makes them feel ignored and out of control, triggering their deep-seated fear of abandonment. They may try to provoke a reaction by stalking, contacting your friends and family, or even hacking your social media. If they can't get a response, they might lash out in vengeful ways or attempt to regain control by pretending to change. Your silence disrupts their need for dominance, making them desperate and often more manipulative. So let's talk about 4 main ways narcissist reacts to your silence. Number 1. Narcissists panic and become anxious. Let's start with the first way a narcissist reacts when you go silent. They panic and become anxious. Narcissists hate being ignored because they need constant attention to feel validated. Silence makes you unpredictable, which is their worst fear. They thrive on control, and when you take that away by going silent, it drives them crazy. They might try to contact you through friends, family, or even hack into your social media to see if you've moved on with someone else. If they find out you have, it triggers their insecurity and vengefulness. They might come back pretending to want you back, but it's often just a ploy to get revenge. Silence triggers a narcissist's abandonment fears. They are like parasites that need a host to survive, and your silence strips them of their power. However, context is crucial. If you're in a position where you don't need to interact with them regularly, your silence can be your greatest weapon. But if you're still connected to them through financial dependency, children, or other obligations, silence might be perceived as weakness. Number 2. Silence as a sign of weakness. The second way a narcissist might react to your silence is by interpreting it as a sign of agreeableness or weakness. When they bully and torment you without any pushback, they believe you're okay with their behavior and see you as weak. In such cases, you need to be assertive and establish boundaries. This doesn't mean fighting or arguing with them, as that often proves futile. Instead, be direct and assertive about the consequences of their actions. For example, in a co-parenting situation, if the narcissist keeps testing your limits, you need to clearly outline what will happen if they continue their behavior, such as legal penalties or changes in visitation rights. It's essential to follow through with these consequences to show that you won't tolerate their abuse. Silence is not always the answer. Sometimes you need to speak the truth directly to stop the narcissist's harmful behavior. You might say, "I'm done with you. There's nothing between us anymore. I expect you to respect that." Make it about their maturity and intelligence, but be cautious if this approach could be used against you in court. Narcissists never take silence well. When you go silent towards a narcissist, it bothers them deeply. If they go silent on you, it usually means they have discarded you and moved on to a new source of supply. In their mind, you've been erased and they don't miss you. Their focus is solely on their current source of supply. If you're curious whether your silence is affecting them, I can assure you it is. If you're not obligated to break the silence, keep it that way. If you must interact with them occasionally, choose your battles wisely. Speak up only when necessary and use silence strategically to maintain your power. Number 3. Narcissists might hoover you. Another reaction you might see is the narcissist attempting to hoover you back into their life. This is when they try to suck you back into the relationship by any means necessary, often by appearing apologetic, loving, or making grand promises. Be wary of these tactics, as they are usually short-lived and aimed at regaining control over you. Number 4. They might smear your reputation. Narcissists may also react to your silence by trying to smear your reputation. They might spread lies or half-truths to mutual friends, family, or colleagues to turn others against you. This is a tactic to isolate you and maintain their own image. It's important to stay calm and not engage in their drama, as the truth will eventually come out. To recap, narcissists react to your silence in several ways. They either panic and become anxious, see your silence as a sign of weakness, attempt to hoover you back, or try to smear your reputation. Understanding these reactions can help you navigate your interactions with them more effectively. Let me know in the comments which reactions you've experienced. Thank you for tuning in to this episode. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, let the healing begin and continue.